This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
It's American Heart Month, and the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton Director of Cardiac Services has more advice for us. Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to SSPTV News, your trifecta of local information on the air, online, and on the Samsung Productions app. I'm Ken Karen. Here's your Friday headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A former council member and former mayoral candidate has decided to enter the race for Hazleton Mayor. Grace Kuzo, a Democrat and a lifelong resident of the city, announced her candidacy yesterday. She served on City Council, the Hazleton Housing Authority, and the Greater Hazleton Joint Sewer Authority. She says that she's attended council meetings since 1986. Kuzo believes the city's entrance into Act 47 status should not be an opportunity for increased spending, but instead a red flag to spend better. She says, quote, "When I become mayor, my door will be open to anyone regardless of race, ethnicity, faith, status, or how much money you have in the bank. If you live here, we need you. We value your opinion," unquote. There's a class coming up in our area that can help save a life. Our Lisa Sugar recently learned more about hands-only CPR.
I'm pleased to have back in our studios today Barbara Hunsinger, who is the Director of Cardiac Services at the Lehigh Valley Health Network in Hazleton. February is Heart Month, so you guys are always doing great things to educate the public, and now this is a hands-only CPR course that is being offered. So Barbara, tell us what this is all about.
Sure. This, Lisa, is actually a reoccurring. Okay, so we teach this class the third Wednesday of every month, and it is in the Health and Wellness Center, Fitness Center. We teach it from 5:30 p.m. Usually it doesn't last any longer than an hour, depending on questions and how many people we have. We are actually telling everyone, we would welcome organizations. We would love to have Brownies, Boy Scout troops, anyone that's interested in only being able to do hands-on CPR. So Laura Jones and I, two RNs, we will teach the class monthly, and especially for Heart Month now for February 20th, we're going to do a little bit more. So anyone who signs up for that class, we're going to have some information, some healthy snacks that night. So come out. It's going to be a great class for us to do.
Is there any charge for this?
There is no charge for this class whatsoever. We recommend 10 years of age and older. Parental control, actually. If you feel your child is mature enough to actually understand the situation, I would say definitely do this.
Now you tell me this is not to get certified in CPR, but this can help save lives.
Absolutely. So we tell everyone that comes to this class, if you really like to see what you're doing and if you think that you want to do more, then I advise them to go to the American Heart Association and actually attend a class and get certification. This is really just a demonstration.
Alrighty. It's a great class. It is free. It's being held on Wednesday, February 20th from 5:30 till 6:30 at the Fitness Center at the Health and Wellness Center. It is hands-only CPR. Again, very vital, and especially now with this being Heart Month, we hope that you'll come out and take advantage of this wonderful learning experience.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
The sun was trying its best to visit today, A for effort. Kind of cold, but uneventful weekend ahead. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, scattered showers, 30% chance, mostly cloudy, low of 23 degrees. Then on Saturday, mostly sunny, we'll get up to the mid-30s. At night, mostly clear with a low of 18 degrees. 40% chance of some snow on Sunday. We'll have a high of 33 degrees. 50% chance of snow at night, mostly cloudy, low of 25. And then on Monday, 40% chance of snow, mostly cloudy with a high of 35. Partly cloudy at night, low of 17. Tuesday is mostly sunny with a high of 33. At night, 30% chance of snow, mostly cloudy, low of 23 degrees. The Hazleton area and Monoy area girls basketball teams will play for league titles this weekend. Marissa Trivalpiece came up big for Hazleton. She had 16 points and 12 rebounds plus 6 block shots in the Wyoming Valley Conference semifinals against Berwick. Holy Redeemer beat Wyoming Seminary in the other semifinal, so Redeemer will meet Hazleton in the league championship on Saturday at 6 p.m. at the Hazleton Area High School. It's a rematch from a game way back on December 19th when Holy Redeemer beat Hazleton 82-49. Monoy area's Abby McGee was back in the lineup after an injury, and she scored 10 points and 5 rebounds. She also had 5 assists in the Lady Bears win over Tamaqua in the Schuylkill League semifinals. Jim Thorpe beat Lourdes, and that sets up a title game on Saturday at 5 p.m. at Martz Hall between Monoy Area 13-0 in the league and Jim Thorpe 14-0 in the league. Tonight, the Monoy Area boys will play Pottsville in the Schuylkill League playoffs, while the Hazelton Area boys open up the Wyoming Valley Conference playoffs against Nanticoke. The Monoy Area game is at 7:30 at Martz Hall, and the Hazelton game is at 6 p.m. at Dallas High School. Penn State Hazelton lost their 5th straight, and the women's team also suffered a defeat. Mackenzie Prutzman added 30 points to her all-time school scoring record. We'll hear from her next week on SSPTV News. Lauren Pataki had a double-double for the Lady Lions with 19 points and 10 rebounds, and that's Friday's SSPTV Standard Speaker Scoreboard. North Schuylkill's offensive line helped them plow their way to a District 11 AAA championship. A big part of that success was Brian Jitzik. Recently, he committed to Lycoming College to play football at the NCAA Division III level. I spoke with him and his high school head coach, Wally Hall. What did Lycoming College like about you as you guys are talking? What did they like about your game or your...
Well, they said how they liked my speed and ability to pull and get the other person on the line or just go up for a backer.
That was a season like for you guys, just accomplishing everything. When you look back on it now that it's in the books, how do you remember it?
I just remember it mostly from the people in the group. It's not really just about the game, it's about the people you do it with.
It's an honor to coach players such as Brian. He was certainly a key figure in our program. He's a 3-year starter on the offensive line for us. A major contributor and certainly a huge part of the success we had in our championship run this past year. He's a physical football player. That was one of his biggest things, but he was also a great learner. He's definitely an individual with a person of few words. He listened and just got after it every day, and that's what made him what he was as an offensive lineman and contributed to a lot of his success. He listened, he learned, and he worked really hard.
We have more football news coming your way soon on SSP TV News as we hear from Hazelton area players Damon Horton and Jefferson Luna after they made their college choices. Coming up, an interview with 1,000-point scorer Tamaqua's Emma Kaczynski, and Thon has begun at Penn State University out in University Park. We'll talk with one of the students who's dancing right now about why he's so passionate about fighting childhood cancer. Watch SSP TV in Scranton Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. until noon on Comcast Channel 190.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The second annual Weatherly Polar Plunge is set for tomorrow at Urana Park. Registration will be at 12 noon. The plunge will start at 1 p.m. This year's plunge will benefit the Weatherly Ambulance Association. Also on Saturday, there will be the West Hazelton Fire Victims Benefit starting at 10 a.m. at Rocco's 245 Muir Avenue. There will be a Cavatelli dinner for $10. There will also be tricky trays, baked goods, doors prizes, entertainment, and so much more. And Booty's Place in Hazelton has a few weekend specials for this weekend, and they are currently listed on your screen. For more information, you can call Booty's Place at 570-455-5551. And that's today's Talk of the Town.
SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the following: Veronica Leah Rendacco Charles of Wilkes-Barre. A memorial service will be held Saturday at 11 a.m. at Lives Changed by Christ Church in Hazel Township. The Hillary J. Bond Funeral Home in Hazelton is handling arrangements. Loretta Bagaiski of Hazelton, a memorial service will be announced. And Timothy Dolan of Hazelton, the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home in Hazelton, will announce arrangements.